What's good, broski? Welcome back to Is That in Your Channel. We're back at it like crack at it, and today we're gonna be playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. And today is the day after the brand new box that called Arena of Sanctity that just released just yesterday, and that box is pretty sweet. It gave us a brand new archetype just arrived into Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links called Valkyrie. Valkyrie is a female warrior type archetype that does a whole bunch of things. So you guys could tell me that in the comment section below. And it also gave us a brand new also gave us a not brand new but freaking it gave out unvaulted card called Karma Cut. And this card, I call it unvaulted because this card used to be between a paywall, and this paywall was pretty expensive, called a selection box. And the card we're gonna be looking at for today for my deck, Scraps, is called Scrapyard. This card got the effect that reads: add one scrap tuner monster from your deck to your hand, and this card is not a hard once per turn, or not even a source once per turn. So if you got multiple copies in your hand, you gotta activate this multiple times. Easy money. Also, if you could tell, maybe you could tell, maybe you're not gonna tell about the replay, that we went 5-0 with this deck. Yes, you heard me right. We went 5-0 with Scraps in 2020, baby. Easy like that, baby. It's not a tier 1 or a tier 2 deck, but it's definitely a rogue deck, so you definitely gotta be watching out for this deck on the ladder. If this video hit to 20 likes, I mean, yes, you heard me right, 20 likes, I will give away a free Gold Causticus 10, the 2020 version, in the comment section though. All that you have to do is two simple things. You have to comment below your Twitter name, or your Instagram account, or one or the other. You also gotta I'm also gonna be asking you to show me proof that you like the video and you subscribe to the channel. So easy like that. So go ahead and get this free Gold Causticus 10 2020. What's up, YouTube? We're here in the freaking live duel. Well, not really live, but a voiceover, and we're facing against a Bandit Keys, and we are going second with our scrap deck. A turn up game. We open up with two scrap recyclers, and we also open up with a Corbo Hedgehog, and we also open up with a Scrap Storm. So we're just sitting here, we're waiting on our my opponent. My opponent was playing Dark Magicians at this point, but he is taking his sweet time. So he's probably was just thinking about it, but so he set to pass. So in my head, I was just thinking, I was like, one of them got to be a Cosmic Cyclone. So I was like, okay, especially because there was no response. So I was like, okay, yeah, definitely a Cosmic. A normal summon. I was waiting on that toggle. Toggle went on, so I was like, it's gotta be either a Comic Cut, Floodgate, Canania, one or the other. So, we were waiting on spec and found out it was Chain Disappear. I was like, Nani? That's why I'm thinking, I was like, whoa, okay. So luckily we had our one copy of Scrap Storm to freaking blow up our monster, to send a monster. And I was like, okay. So we send a Scrap Grown to the deck, to the graveyard. Then from our freaking Scrap Recyclers effect, we're gonna send a Crestball Hedgehog to the deck, to the graveyard. And then I think we don't do much after that. We're basically gonna set this treacherous trap hole, because we drew that because of the Scrap Storm, and we end our turn. So now it's our opponent's turn. Now, well, I know what's in the back, the back freaking row, and it is another Chain Disappearance. So, but he top decks a Magician. While you gotta love when they do that. Activates the effect to grab a circle. Now he's gonna activate the circle. What circle does, it lets him freaking activate the top 3 cards, and any of them had a Dark Magician in his card text, you could add it, but he luckily he didn't add nothing, so he just tacked it directly for 16. That's easy. We top deck Scrap Factory. That's, bro, we're gonna make this deck going now, but we're gonna show off the true pop. We're gonna pop off, okay? So I activate Scrap Factory, and now I normal summon Scrap Recycler. Hold up. I eventually do. Okay, there you go. Yeah, normal summon Scrap Recycler, activates effect, and its effect is to send a scrap card. Well, not really, you don't need to be a scrap card, but it's still send a card. Now I'm going to special summon my scrap horns. Horns is going to, I was thinking of right here to blowing up itself. I think I do that, I think. Yeah, there you go. It took me a moment because I was thinking, alright, Scrap Factory's effect, every time a card is blown up, I can special summon a scrap from my deck to the field. Now freaking Scrap Onondawn's effect is to let me add a scrap monster from the graveyard to my hand. You also got to. It is a rule in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links to grab that prismatics to flex on the butt haters, alright? So I finally special summon my freaking scrap, we're gonna call it oh, there you go, Scrap Golem. Yeah, Golem's to freaking special summon the level 3 tuner, alright, on his field, because at this point in my head I was thinking that he got navigation, and so this was good, so because this forced him to not, he can't use it, the navigation, alright. But now I'm thinking, like, obviously now I'm thinking that, you know, obviously that's the wrong play, because if he had navigation already, he would have used it already instead of freaking like I guess I was just thinking like other stuff. Whew, man, there you are. What it's alright though, it's alright. Now he's taking his sweet time thinking that if he wants to activate the chain disappearance. Yep, he finally activates it. And I was like, I was shaking my head and I was like, you set 2 of these cards? I was like, okay. And he banished the level 3 tuner. So I was like, okay, I guess I had no other plays really. So I just swing in with my golem for 900 and swing in with my scrap recycler for 1100. Okay, now he's down to 2000 life points now in my turn. Alright, plain and simple. So alright, now it's his turn. He's taking sweet time to draw his card. Okay, he finally does. Now I think he ends his turn. He must have drew a freaking brick. He must got 3 Dark Magicians, and we freaking drew the Scrapyard. Now what Scrapyard does is adds a scrap tuner from the deck to the hand, and I grab a Scrap Onondawn. I was thinking about grabbing Scrap Beast, but nah, I decided to grab a Scrap Onondawn. Alright, I'm gonna special summon the Onondawn's effect to let me blow up another card or itself on the field. Scrap Factory's effect to let me special summon another scrap card by getting blown up. So I special summon a scrap lion. What's it gonna call him? Lion. Alright, I thought about activating the effect. I was like, how am I activating this effect? I got no monster zones, so I freaking synchro into a scrap dragon. Alright, hold up. There you go. Now we finally synchro into a scrap dragon, and then that activates Golem's effect. Golem's effect is to let me special summon a scrap monster from the graveyard to the field. It always asks me if I want to change treacherous, but I really don't. Alright, so I special summon it. Now I use Scrap Dragon's effect. This is just for the flex, really. I really shouldn't have did this. I really should have had popped the factory to the freaking field, but and pop the factory. I could have summoned the hedgehog here to bait out get some damage in, extra damage into the freaking monster, but I guess not. I just swing with my scrap dragon, and that is game. So yeah, it probably was 3 Dark Magicians. So I just want y'all to know I want to see you guys next time, and definitely don't forget about the giveaway in the comment section below.